Hi, welcome once again to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned back into this channel, and if it's your first time, welcome. First of all, I'd like to thank all my viewers, my subscribers, my supporters, anyone that's tuned into my channel, who have watched my other readings, videos out on YouTube. Thank you ever so much for your support. If you've clicked the like button, left comments, thank you ever so much for your support. Whatever you did in the past or what you're about to do now is much appreciated, and it does help the channel. Today's reading is an inner child healing reading, and it's for the divine masculine, or any men who have tuned in to listen or to watch this reading today. You do not need to be on a spiritual soul life path or journey to watch this reading. Is for anyone. Before I start the reading, okay, I just want to just tell you a little bit about inner child healing if you've never heard of it, or you are interested in doing it. Okay, inner child healing or inner child healing work, it just means healing any form of childhood pain, rejection, loneliness, and abandonment. Okay, you have experienced in the past during your childhood years, and then you can use divine guidance or spiritual enlightenment to help you to regain spiritual realignment and to also facilitate personal growth. Okay, it's very important that we do that type of healing, because if we don't heal what has happened to us in the past, okay, whatever we have experienced, it could somehow manifest into um uh during our years, okay, through adulthood. All right. Now, before I start off the reading, I just want to say a prayer to Archangel Gabriel, because Archangel, you can call on Archangel Gabriel to help heal, okay, any trauma, pain that you might have suffered during your childhood, okay? And I'm going to be using a prayer from this book. It's called Angel Prayers, and it's by Carl Gray, okay? Dear Archangel Gabriel, thank you for surrounding my inner child in your nurturing light and for helping it find peace. I take this opportunity to tell my inner child that it is safe and loved, and that nothing can come between it and the love it deserves. As I nurture this divine and innocent part of myself, I heal my heart, I heal my soul, I open my mind, and I'm able to see with new eyes. I now reach out into the wonder of life, knowing Gabriel's light is guiding me, and so it is. It's a very beautiful prayer, okay? And again, it's from this book. It's called Angel Prayers, and it's by Carl Gray, okay? Okay, before I start the reading, I just want to just tell you a bit about um the moon and the current phase we are in. Okay, if you are interested in working with the energies of the moon as well as the energies of the planet and the moon sign element. Okay, the moon itself, all right, um represents our basic needs, instinctive responses in the emotional life, and is also responsible for rebirths, which is part of the cycle of life. Its energy can be used for clarity, manifestation, and to enhance intuition. Now, um, during that, or I should say, during this waxing gibbous moon phase, okay, it's a good time to review your plans, to keep the momentum going as you move towards your dreams, to stay focused on whatever it is you want to achieve. It's also a good time to start a new project. Okay, it's also a good time for growth and expansion. Okay, it's also a period for creativity and enterprise. All right, it's also a very good time to observe and align your hopes with the universe. The affirmation for this moon phase is it's that I know that I'm on the right track. Okay, the planet of the day is Mercury. Mercury represents communication and mentality. Mercury is a personal planet, and its energy is all about how we think, learn, and the way we communicate. Numerology, Mercury is associated with the number 3, which is all about unity, union, connecting to others, and aligning with love. Mercury rules the zodiac signs Gemini and Virgo. Gemini is the third house of the astrology chart, which represents communication and rules the body parts, the hands, arms, and lungs. Virgo is the sixth house in the astrology chart, which represents health and well being and rules the body part, the digestive system. The moon sign element today is fire. Fire represents our passions and desires, which is linked to the solar plexus chakra, which is normally associated with the color yellow. The solar plexus chakra is connected to the mental body aura, which represents our inner strength, confidence, and willpower. If you have a birth natal chart, you can check to see how the moon energy and moon sign element can affect you in a positive or negative way in regards to your birth, ascendant, or cusp sign. Okay, and if you've never heard of of a birth natal chart, okay, I do have a video out on YouTube that goes more into details about the birth natal chart, as well as a guide to chakras and auras, and also about crystals and the importance of shadow, inner soul, and inner child healing work. So please check it out in your spare time or when you can. All right. So what I'm going to do first of all, I'm going to use this first deck. It's called Nature Nurture Oracle, and it's by Marcella Kroll. Okay. And just ask your spiritual team what you know what energy, okay, which is connected to nature, they would like you to work with today. Okay, I'm just going to select one card from this deck. Okay, I've got the hummingbird. Okay, the hummingbird is on a number 3 and it says joy. So let's see what okay, and 3 in numerology, okay, represents creativity, groups, and growth. Okay. Okay, so the hummingbird's energy represents joy, love, and laughter. The hummingbird has flown into your life today to lift your heart and spirit. You can be assured that by drawing this card, your heart is opening up to the presence of unconditional love. Let yourself receive the bounty of happiness that is now here or en route to you. If you are inquiring about a relationship or situation, then this card represents a heart connection and indicates good times ahead with lots of laughter and affection. Additionally, the appearance of the hummingbird can be a message from a loved one or spirit guide saying hi. Wow, such a beautiful message, okay? So, your spiritual team would like you to work with the energy of the hummingbird. Okay. Okay. I'm going to just use another deck. Okay, and this is Angel Tarot cards, and it's by Radley Valentine. Just to check on the energies around the divine masculine. I'm asking any men who have tuned in to listen or to watch this reading today. Okay, they wanted me to take these three cards that, okay, so the first one is nine of water, okay, all right, and water represents our emotions, okay, in spirituality, and the message here is, and nine in numerology represents fruition, attainment, and fulfillment. In numerology, okay, and then at the bottom it says your wish comes true, concerns fade away, a love of life. Okay, so that's one of the energies that your spiritual team is picking up. Okay, the second one is six of air. Okay, and six is all about communication, cooperation, and harmony. Okay, and air represents our thoughts, and it goes on to say things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, or it could also mean taking a trip. Okay, so it could be that depending on your circumstances or your situation, things could be looking up. It could also be an end of a difficult situation, so you might be moving on from you know a turbulent time. And also it could be that some of you might be taking a trip. Okay, could be somewhere in this country or abroad or something like that. Okay, and the third one, okay, the energy that your spiritual team is picking up is a nine of air, and again air is all about our thoughts. Okay, and nine again is all about fruition, attainment, and fulfillment. And it goes on at the bottom, it says expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, sleepless nights. Okay, so that's also some an energy that's been picked up at this present moment. Okay, and whatever messages that come up, please take what resonates and leave the rest. So these are the energies that your spiritual team are picking up, okay, among you. Okay, so I'm going to use this deck now. It's called Inner Child Oracle, and it's by Teresa Solano. And I'm going to select three cards from this deck, okay, to see what areas, okay, that you might need to work on in regards to your inner child healing work. Okay, they wanted me to take these three. Okay, so the first one um, is on a number 13 when you add the two numbers. Okay, it says at the bottom, joyful expression. Okay, joyful expression. And when you add the two numbers, okay, it's all about structure, stability, and manifestation in numerology. The second card, okay, that came out, it's on the number 29. When you add the two numbers, it gives you the master number 11. But again, in Tarot Oracle readings, you need to add the two numbers, which is all about balance, partnership, and duality in numerology. And it says it all wrapped up. And this one is on a number 4. Okay, so you've got two fours here on the table. It says in a tangle. Okay, so let me just read quickly, okay, on these cards. So I'm going to start with the first one, joyful expression. Um, and it goes on to say, um, have you been feeling stuck or uncomfortable in your skin? Do you feel trapped in a routine that dulls your inner spark? This card encourages you to incorporate more authentic, joyful expressions in your daily life. Routine doesn't have to be joyless, so, spontaneity um, doesn't have to be frightening. Take the time to think about what you truly need to thrive and try including things in your day that make you feel more yourself. You don't have to express yourself like everyone else to meet some arbitrary definition of success or acceptability. The you inside is good enough to show to the world. Don't be afraid to express yourself with joy and love. Allow time for the activities that light you up inside, regardless of who is watching. Make time for fun, joy, and creativity. There will always be responsibilities to attend to, so ensure you are replenished by play and creative expression. The more you dance and sing to your own music, the more you'll open your heart to fun and begin to experience the joy of a fulfilling life. Life will provide both challenge and support, so embrace every opportunity to sing, dance, laugh, and play. Laughter truly is the best medicine. Okay, and the affirmation, okay, to this message, if you feel that for somehow it resonates with you, all right, You could say repeat the follow. The booklet is suggesting, okay, that to repeat the following affirmation 3 times or until you're ready to laugh, sing, dance, and live with joy. Okay, and you could say to yourself and believe it, expressing myself with joy nourishes my soul and lifts my energy. It is safe to let go and have fun. So basically, it's saying not to take life too seriously, okay? As we go through life, we should also learn to enjoy, the finer things in life, to be grateful to all what we have achieved, what we have in our life, okay? Because the more gratitude you give, the more blessings you receive. So I'm just going to read on the second card. Okay, it goes on to say, here, all wrapped up. Sometimes we can become so focused on the end result that we forget taking our time is essential to success. When discovering or manifesting our gifts, innate or earned, material or immaterial, it's important to be patient and proceed with loving care. Cultivating a skill takes time. Awakening talents from previous incarnations takes patience and insight. Okay, because from what I've learned, okay, on my spiritual journey, is that we are all spiritual beings having a human experience, and that we all had previous or past lives, I should say, before, and we were then incarnated into this lifetime. Okay, and it goes on to say, awakening. If we rush into things or try manifesting before we are ready, we can become tangled in the process or even halt our progress entirely. This card asks you to have patience with the process and proceed with caution when working with your talents. The gifts we are born with are precious. They are meant to be discovered throughout our life's journey, not rushed through in a single instant. If we approach discovery with wonder and let patience temper our excitement, our experience can be light and fun as well as rewarding. Life is full of precious gifts. Take your time unwrapping them. There is no need to rush or feel impatient. All things happen as they are meant to. Okay, and again, the booklet is advising us to repeat um, this affirmation 3 times. If you feel that you resonate with the second message, okay, repeat the following affirmation 3 times until you feel impatience or impatience drain away. And you can say out loud, believe it, and have faith in what you're about to say. You could say, I am grateful for the blessing of my unique gifts. I am open to receiving the universe's gifts and am gifted to receive. Okay, and I'm just going to quickly read on the fourth card. Sorry, the third card. I don't know why I said fourth. It goes on to say, okay, life's tricky tangles test, challenge, and provide us with opportunities to grow wiser and stronger. Okay, they can be blessings in disguise. The obstacles we must work through build our resilience and ready us for all that lies ahead. Okay, it's easy to get caught up in a problem. We may become overwhelmed and unsure of how to proceed. This can lead to overthinking, overworking, or sense of paralysis that causes us to linger in a state of unease and stress. This card reminds you that you're stronger than you believe. You are a fierce soul, capable of rising to any challenge. No matter how overwhelming a problem may seem, there is always a solution. Don't be afraid to ask for help from those better equipped or who have experience with this type of dilemma. Use the problem solving skills you've acquired through your other challenges to rise to this one. It might take a few tries to figure it all out, but you will be so proud of yourself when you become untangled. You are more capable than you think. The hardest knot to untie is often the first one. Soon, you'll be able, or I should say, you will see it all unravel. You only need to begin. Okay, and the affirmation to the last card where it says in a tangle, you could the booklet is suggesting that you say the affirmation below 3 times until you feel ready to take on any challenge. You could say, I am strong, fierce, free, and capable of overcoming any challenge I see. All right, so these are the 3 areas, okay, that your spiritual team would like you to look into. Okay, if um you resonate with any of these messages, okay, that's come out, okay, maybe one, two, or all 3. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this next deck, okay, and it's called Secrets of the Ancestors, and it's by Abiola Abrams. Okay, and just see what additional messages, okay, the ancestors have for you today. Okay, they wanted me to take 3, so I'm going to take 3, okay? All right, so the first one that came out, okay, it's on number 38, which will give you the master number 11. Again, when you add the 2 numbers together, it gives you the number 2, which is all about balance, partnership, and duality in numerology. It goes on to say roots of earth, and at the bottom it says inspired action. The second one is on number 3, which is all about creativity, groups, and growth in numerology. And it says the matriarch, and it says at the bottom, nurture the harvest. Okay, and the third card that came out, it says the peacemaker, persistent patience. Okay, and it's on number 14. When you add the 2 numbers, it'll give you the number 5, which in numerology is all about change. It could also mean instability or conflict. Okay. So I'm just going to read quickly, okay, on these cards, okay. these messages that were sent um, from your ancestors. Okay, so in traditional tarot, okay, roots of earth would present the page of pentacles, okay, and it goes on to say here, do you really want it, or do you want to continue to woulda coulda? You must take advantage of the opportunities that are present or presenting themselves. You are in the beginning stages of something great. Be careful not to overcommit too to many things and too many people. Plant your seeds and stay grounded. You are a good student. There may be educational related news. Root spirits are message bearers. Good financial news is also on the way. Okay, and some additional messages. Okay, for this card, it goes on to say, um, Root of Earth is focused and loyal with a sense of humor. No matter what, this ancestral energy remains unbroken. To honor this energy, stop sitting on your ideas, take the next step. Okay, and the declaration for this card, it says, good news follows me. All right, I'm just going to read on the second card. You are fertile with possibilities. Okay, you are safe and blessed. Have faith in your ability to bring forth beauty, prosperity, and harmonious harmonious relationships. Allow yourself to tap into your creative potential and explore creative outlets. Nurture yourself and others with kindness, compassion, and love. Free yourself from the need to justify your existence. You are heir to the fortune of wealth that the matriarch ancestor brings. Will you allow yourself to receive your riches? Will you allow the blessings in? Okay. And it goes on to say, for many of your ancestors, vulnerability will not was not allowed. Sorry. Allow yourself now to be vulnerable in their honor and to honor yourself, my child. We are taking care of you and yours. Trust in the sumptuous abundance that surrounds you and cultivate gratitude for the blessings. Okay, wow. Um, so once again, your ancestors is just letting you know that um, you're a blessed child, okay? Um, for some of you to expect many blessings to come in and also to give gratitude, all right? And this card, okay, represents the Empress, and the declaration for this message is, you could say out and believe it, I am nurturing, abundant, and fertile with possibilities. Okay, and I'm just going to read on the last card, which says the peacemaker, persistence, patience. Don't force anything, you made it. Consider this a hug and a reminder. It's all working out for you, but just take it easy. This is a moment of healing, harmony, and alchemy. Just avoid extremes and go with the flow. Everything in moderation. You are creating something new. Remain flexible, beautiful. You are stronger than you think. All right. And it goes on to say family healing is key with most issues of addiction or overindulgence. However, this is a journey. You must first walk yourself. Okay, write a letter to a personal area of imbalance, addiction, or indulgence. Okay, if that's what you're experiencing at the moment, all right. Um, because everything should be done in moderation. Everything is all about balance, okay? That's part of the journey. And the card that, or I will say this card, okay, represents the traditional tarot card, the Temperance. And the declaration for this message could say, my life is aligned and I go with the flow. Okay, my life is aligned and I go with the flow. Okay. Okay, what I'm going to do now is just consult with spirit. Or should I do the okay, let me um well, it's the same thing anyway, but anyway, I'll use let me use this deck first, okay? It's called Inner Child, all right? And all right, it's designed for this deck is all about helping us to self-explore, and also to help us you know, during our as we do, I should say, our inner child healing work, okay? And this deck is by Empath Soul. If in case you're interested in reading for yourself or others. Ooh, okay, so let's see what comes up. Okay, so the three messages from Spirit, okay, in regards to healing your inner child. The first one, it says aspiration. It says aspiration, and it goes on to say the keywords associated with this card. It says ambition, motivation, and a drive. Okay, and then at the bottom it says aspire to achieve your highest potential, set your sights high. Okay, the second one goes on to talk about honesty. It says honesty, and it means transparency, trust, and authenticity. Okay, and then at the bottom it says be honest with yourself and others. Truth sets you free. Might have to move that camera a bit so you can have a better view of the other cards that's coming out. Okay, and this one it says here perseverance. Okay, it's all about tenacity, endurance, and strength. And it goes on to say keep going even when it's tough. Persistence pays off. Okay. All right. So okay, now if you are interested, okay, I should say, working with crystals, okay, or you want to have them around your home, meditate with them, whatever, I'm just going to show you a few, all right, which you can use for um, your inner child healing work, okay. Okay. Um, but before I do, let me just show you the ones, okay? If you are interested in working with the energies of the moon, okay, as well as the energies of the planets and so forth. Okay, for the energies of the moon, all right, I'll just show you the first four crystals I've got here on hand. All right. So okay, some of the most popular ones, okay, which you can use or to help you, okay, when it comes to working with the energies of the moon. Okay, I've got peach moonstone. This one is black moonstone, and this one is rainbow moonstone. Okay, and I also learned, okay, that you can also use clear quartz as well. Okay, this apparently they said is good at absorbing the moon's energy as well, and will also and all these crystals, okay, the moonstone as well as clear quartz, okay, can help you to amplify many things in your life, from health to finances. Okay, if you want to work with the energies of the moon. Okay, now for the planet of the day, okay, which is Mercury. Okay, I'd like to recommend this one. It's called Tiger Eye. Tiger Eye. And for the moon sign element, Citrine. Okay, Citrine. Okay, all right. Now, when it comes to inner child, okay, or inner child, inner soul healing work, I'd like to recommend these crystals here. Okay, the first one I'd like to recommend is Rose Quartz, because Rose Quartz is known as the stone for so I would say unconditional love. Okay, because the journey is all about love, and it should be about love. It's all about loving yourself. It's all about also self-care, also love for humanity, okay, the divine, your spiritual teams. Okay, and it also is a good stone to help attract more love into your life. All right. All right, so this is Rose Quartz. Okay. All right, this one is called Carnelian. Carnelian. This one is Green Aventurine. This one is Rhodonite. This one is Rhodoxurite. This one is Dioptase. Sorry, it is quite small, so I hope you can see it. All right, this one is Peridot. Okay, and this one, okay, is a very good stone, all right, for like for inner child trauma pain. This one as well as the others. Okay, this one is called Smithsonite. Okay, and if you feel that for some reason that you find it difficult to move on because you feel part of your life or soul has been lost, I should say, in a particular situation that had happened in the past, okay, during your childhood years, I would like to recommend these. And also, if you're interested in doing what they call soul retrieval work, okay, the first one is tangerine quartz. This one is called Jet, and this one is called Black Onyx. Okay, Black Onyx. But I'll put all the names of the crystals in the description box, so please check it out after listening or watching this reading. All right, and two other ones I just want to show you. This one is called Blue Lace Agate. It's very good. Okay, it's a very good stone for men. Okay, especially if you've got I should say suppressed feelings, or okay, and also to help you um express yourself more effectively. Okay, it's very good, especially okay, if you want to communicate, okay, as well, um uh more effectively. Okay, this is Blue Lace Agate, and this one here is rutilated quartz. It's a very popular crystal, uh, and it's very much used, okay, by Reiki healers, okay, and therapists. And this stone is a very good stone, especially if you feel that you don't feel worth or worthy, I should say, or you somehow are still traumatized of what happened. You blame yourself. um you feel okay, any, like still feel feelings of neglect or abandonment, um or and to try to help you to let go of the past. This is a very good crystal. It's called rutilated quartz. Okay, I've also put the names of these the last two in the description box, so please check it out after listening watching this reading. All right, so the next deck I'm going to use is called, oh, and one last thing, if you are interested in working with crystals, I'd like to show two books, which is very good and published by the same author. This one is called The Crystal Bible by Judy Hall. All right, and this one is called Manifesting with Crystals. Okay, to attract more abundance, wellness, and happiness. Okay, in your life. All right. Okay, so the next deck I'm going to be using, this is called Angel Prayers, and it's by Carl Gray. And just see what or which angels or archangels around you at this time or around this reading. Okay, and as I said earlier, you can call on the angels, archangels to help you, okay, with your inner child healing work, or in any areas of your life, okay, where you need assistance or help. Angels, Holy Spirit, Holy angels. Okay, so I'll start with the first one. Okay, it goes on to say, trust your vibes. Okay, your vibes is basically your intuition. It goes on to say, there's a prayer here at the bottom. It says, you could say, thank you, angels, today. I choose to trust my intuition and your guidance. All right. Okay. The second one, all right, it's there's leap of faith, and it goes on to say, which you could believe it and have faith in it. You could say, I am ready to take a leap, angels. Thank you for doing it with me. Okay, we've got Archangel Metatron, okay, who is around us, all right, and it goes on to say you could actually call on Metatron, okay, to help clear and balance your energy field, okay, which is all to do with our chakras and auras. Okay, and it goes on to say, clear, he's sending a message. He says, clear your vibes. This is by Archangel Betatron. And it goes on to say, okay, you could call on him to help you. And at the bottom it says, thank you, Metatron, for clearing my energy field. Okay. And Archangel Metatron is the twin brother of Archangel Zadaphoon, okay, who is the angel that is responsible for taking our prayers to heaven. I love working with the angels, archangels. Okay, and the last one, okay, it says inner power, and it goes on to say the divine father. So this could be okay from the most high, okay, the higher power, um okay, from the creator himself. Okay, it goes on to say, divine father, thank you for co-creating my world with me. Wow. So the divine spirit is around us. He's around this reading. He's around you. Okay, you're never alone. Okay, that's something that you need to remember. You are never alone. Okay, you have the divine, you have the angels, archangels, ancestors. There's so many spiritual beings around us, including the spirit of our past loved ones as well. Okay, all right. Okay, so um what I'm going to do, I'm going to use another deck just to see what additional crystal your spiritual team would like you to work with. And I'm going to be using this deck. It's called Daily Crystal Inspiration, and it's by Heather Askenosi, to see what additional okay. Okay, they want you to work with the crystal sunstone. Okay, I actually have it here on the desk, so I'll just show you what it is, what it looks like. Okay, all right, and it goes on to say, take pleasure in the things you do. All right, so I'm just gonna just put this on here, and okay, so all right, so I'm just going to read quickly more about just to find out more about this crystal. Okay. Okay, it goes on to say, don't just stop and smell the roses. Make yourself a bouquet. If you find yourself moving through your day on autopilot, force yourself to stop and take a moment to appreciate the beauty in your life. If you find you always focus on what's next, allow yourself to appreciate the moment at hand. You can even put a reminder in your phone if needed. You only get one life. Allow yourself time to enjoy it. Do something that gives you a significant boost of energy and happiness. Something that fills your cup and feeds your soul. Take delight in everything you do, because it's those little pleasures that make life truly worth living. And the core questions, okay, that the booklet is asking, all right, it says, what is the greatest pleasure in your life? What is a small joy you experience every day? And the crystal action affirmation, Okay, you could say out loud and believe it and have faith in what you say. I have plenty of time. Today, okay, the booklet is suggesting savor a small moment that you usually take for granted, such as a hot cup of coffee or exchanging smiles with a stranger. All right, so that's the um, message for this crystal. All right. Um, Now to close off this reading, I want to use two lost decks. Okay, I'm just going to just quickly get this booklet or book, I should say, and this booklet is called Powers of Psalms. Okay, Psalms is the most powerful book, okay, you can find in the Bible. Okay, if you are interested, okay, in um the Bible, okay, at all right. um and the book of Psalms, most of the verses, okay, was written by King David. And if you study about the life of King David, you'll find out that he was a very victorious king because he relied a lot on the Most High, the divine, for guidance. And you can also use the verses of Psalms for to attract more love, to give you inner strength, to bring about more success, blessings, prosperity, and also you can use its verses for protection as well. Okay, so the deck I'm going to be using is based on this book, but if you are interested in getting this book, it's called Powers of the Psalms, and it's by Anna Riva. Okay, so I'm just going to shuffle and just see what comes out. Okay. Okay, your spiritual team wanted me to take these four. Okay, so the first one that came out is Psalm 17. It says, cause enemies to be diverted from wrongdoing. And it also, you can use it to for promise of eternal life. Let me just use the top ones instead. Okay, so we've got this one, and we've got Psalm 45 for happy marriage and also to help to increase one's speaking abilities. Psalm 103, know the forgiveness of sins, receive grace. Okay, and the last one, okay, it says, which is Psalm 84, brighten one's view of the future. Okay, so you've got Psalm 17, Psalm 45, Psalm 103, and Psalm 84. Okay, okay, and the last deck I'm going to be using is this one. Okay, it's called Love, 100 Ways to Make You Sparkle. All right, and it's by Gift Republic. Thing for this slide. Okay, so I'm just going to shuffle and see what comes out, okay? Okay, your spiritual team wanted me to take these three cards, okay? The first one, it says here, my thoughts are positive and full of joy. If you can imagine it, you can make it. Um, my day is a blessing and a gift that I will not waste. Okay, all right. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. As I said, it was an inner child healing reading, okay, for the divine masculine, any men who have tuned in to listen or to watch this reading today. And as I said, you do not need to be on the spiritual soul life path or journey to listen, okay, or to watch this reading today. All right. And again, I'd like to thank all my viewers, my subscribers, my supporters, anyone that have tuned in, who have left comments, click the like button. Thank you ever so much for your support. Whatever you did in the past or what you're about to do now is very much appreciated. Okay. And once again, if you did enjoy listening or watching this reading, please don't forget, okay, to click the like button, subscribe, or share. And please check the description box, all right, after listening or watching this reading for all the names of the decks, crystals, and books which was used for this reading today. Okay, and as I said before, um, thank you once again for your time. Okay, and if you did enjoy watching this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe, or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.